Hello everyone. Today I want to discuss with you about authentic leadership and the importance of self-awareness in being an authentic leader. Authentic leadership focuses on whether or not leadership is genuine or authentic. Around the globe, there has been a growing want in followers to have leaders that are authentic and can be trusted. Essentially, people want leaders that do what they say and lead by a positive example. Northouse discusses that authentic leadership can be viewed by three different viewpoints. Firstly, the intrapersonal perspective, which is based on self-concept and how it relates to actions. Self-concepts, as explained by David Dinetz, depends on the life story of the leader. The leader's experiences and the value that they attach to those experiences defines the development of an authentic leader. The interpersonal process, on the other hand, defines authentic leadership by relationships between leaders and their followers. This is a reciprocal process of shared influence between leaders and followers as they interact. Lastly, authentic leadership can also be described in a developmental perspective, where an authentic leadership is developed in leaders over several years and can be heavily influenced by their major life events. Northouse further discusses the developmental approach and states that authentic leadership development is composed of four different components, namely self-awareness, internalized moral perspective, balanced processing, and relational transparency. In an interview, Bill George discusses authentic leadership and states that self-awareness is vital to being an authentic leader. According to George, self-awareness is driven by real-world experiences, then processing those experiences through some type of reflection, and finally seeking honest feedback from others. Being in a leadership position at work, I view self-awareness and peer employee feedback as an important way to learn what I am good at and what aspects of me can be improved to be more effective. In stressful meetings, I've realized that when I was openly questioned about my decisions, I tend to be more emotionally or passion driven in my answers. This, in most instances, has led to an escalation of situations. Through careful introspections, I have learned that answers to questions that trigger me should be driven strictly by facts and rationals rather than by emotions. Having tried this in a large setting since that realization, I was able to provide a meaningful answer that instantly diffused the situation while bringing the point across. Being in these situations often, I will keep this mini success in the back of my head and continue gaining control over my emotions and reactions. Trusted feedback too is crucial for self-improvement. A few weeks ago, I seek feedback from a trusted leader on how I was coming across in a meeting where I was pushing for a process change at work. I was told by that leader that I was possibly coming off too strong and in his words, possibly even way too blunt. After spending some time reflecting on this and thinking about that situation, I realized that the shortest approach is not necessarily the most correct, and that I must communicate in a manner that builds trust and is understood by all. Wheaton and Cameron state that self-awareness is the key to mastering oneself, and thus is the ability to lead others effectively. I would also add to that statement by saying that self-awareness allows us to be honest with ourselves and in turn gives us the opportunity to self-improve and be honest and authentic with others. Self-awareness has definitely helped me learn my strengths and weaknesses and has allowed me to develop ways in which I can truly be myself around followers. I have also noticed that self-awareness followed by trying to make changes from what I've learned has strengthened interpersonal relationships with my followers.